What's up, guys? Today's problem of the day is brought to you by Keebler. Keebler, uncommonly good.
All right, Keebler, hand it over.
You're leprechauns.
Right, 'tis the end of the rainbow, and we'll be taking our pot of gold.
How about something more exciting? Rainbow Chips Deluxe.
And what might they be now?
Keebler Chips Deluxe cookies, topped with candy-coated chocolate pieces, rainbow-colored by us elves.
Tis no blarney. They are better than gold. Leave it to the little people.
Who you calling little?
Rainbow Chips Deluxe from the Keebler Elves.
All right, guys, let's take a look at our problem today. A Keebler elf made 7 cookies. He put 8 M&Ms in each cookie. How many M&Ms did he use? You need to write a multiplication sentence and then use the distributive property of multiplication to solve the problem. So you need to go back, guys, think about the distributive property. And I want you to think about what multiplication sentence would this be. And go ahead and pause the video now at this point. Once you finish solving the problem, go ahead and press play to continue the video, and I'll go over the answer. Alright, welcome back, guys. Hopefully you were able to solve the problem using the distributive property. But in case you've forgotten, we'll go over that problem now. All right. So I see that my multiplication is going to be, he made 7 cookies and he put 8 in each cookie. So I have 7 cookies and I have 8 M&Ms on each cookie. So I can write my multiplication sentence. I can write it one of 2 ways. I can say 7 times 8, or because of the commutative property of multiplication, 8 times 7. That's kind of a messy multiplication sign, but it is what it is. So we have, it could be either 7 times 8 or 8 times 7. Either one is going to give me the same product. Remember, a product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Either one's going to give me the same product because of the commutative property of multiplication. All right. Doesn't matter if I do 7 times 8 or 8 times 7, I'll get the same answer. All right. Now, using the distributive property, I want to think about a number here, or a factor here. A factor is one of the numbers I'm multiplying that I can break apart to make this 2 easier multiplication problems. So I'm going to use the factor of 7. All right. I'm not crazy about multiplying by 7s. They're a little bit tricky. So I'm going to break that part into 2 easier factors. So I need to think about what adds up to 7. So what plus what equals 7. All right. Well, I know that 5 plus 2 equals 7. All right. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing 8 times 7, I'm going to do 8 times 5 plus 8 times 2. So I'm going to write that out. 8 times 5 plus 8 times 2. All right. So instead of doing 8 times 7, I can do 8 times 5 plus 2. Notice that 5 and 2, those 2 numbers add up to 7. All right. So I can break apart this 7 into 5 and 2, because multiplying by 5 and multiplying by 2 is much easier. All right. So I have 8 times 5 is 40. I can skip count 5 8 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Plus 8 times 2. Well, I can add 8 2 times. That gives me 16. All right. 40 plus 16 equals, well, 6 plus 0 is 6. That stays in my ones column. And 4 plus 1 is 5. 56. So how many M&Ms did the Keebler elf use? He used 56 M&Ms. Now, guys, there's different ways you could have done this. I just did it with the 5 and the 2 because I felt like those were 2 easy numbers to multiply by. You could have also done 8 times 4 plus 8 times 3. You get the same thing. You could have done 8 times 1 plus 8 times 6 would give you the same thing.